Hey everyone, this is Basket News Talks. I'm the host Donatas Urbanas and I'm joined by AS Monaco guard Kemba Walker. Hello Kemba.
How you doing?
Before we start, I just wanted to show you this clip. I mean, you cannot script the better introduction to European basketball probably. It was your first EuroLeague game.
Yeah.
You were on the bench, you were not in the middle of the center, but you saw, almost 20,000 people in Belgrade, one of the most iconic gyms. What were you thinking, can you get us through that, through that moment? What did you think, watching those guys jumping 19,000 people, whole different atmosphere, but compared to what you've experienced before?
I was enjoying every moment, to be honest. It was just like, it was super cool for me. Like, it was super, super cool. Just how in sync they were together, like jumping and singing the songs and, just cheering their team on. Like they didn't want us to win at all. Like, I don't think I seen one single AS Monaco jersey in there. Like they were there for their team, going against us, and that's what it's about. That's what this game is about. It's about the love, it's about the passion, and for me to be a part of that was special for me. I loved every single moment. Yeah.
Some former NBA players like to compare it with the NCAA atmosphere, but is it fair comparison? Comparing the level of energy,
I think it's pretty fair. I think it's pretty fair. I think, that arena right there might just be a little bit bigger than some of the typical NCAA arenas. I just think it's not the same, but it's the closest. I think I think that's why people compare it. It's the closest you'll get to this, the NCAA, because like in the NCAA, like they love their schools. Like everybody loves their school. Everybody's going for their school. So, and it's more rowdy. Like the fans, they're cheering more. Like the NBA is more for entertainment and stuff like that, especially depending on the city that you're playing in. But you'll have moments in the NBA where it's pretty unbelievable. Sometimes it'll be like close game. Like here, it's like every second, like it's nonstop, regardless of if their team is up, down, whatever. It's nonstop. It's cool.
What were your welcome to the EuroLeague moments on and off the floor?
Off was when I first got to Monaco and we had an 8-hour bus trip. That was probably my first welcome to the EuroLeague moment for sure.
Where were you going? It was the French League game or the
we
camp?
were. This was camp. Yeah, we were going to Bormio. Went to Bormio, yeah, which I never even heard of until I came out here. But
when was the last time you had 8-hour bus trip? College times, maybe?
Long time ago. Not even. Long time ago. Probably when I went to like 8th grade nationals or something. I think we took a trip to Florida from New York, but that was probably the last time. On the court, I would say this game. Right here.
Are you kidding me?
I think it was set up so perfect because I got to play against one of my closest friends, my little brother Shabazz Napier. So that's probably my welcome to the league moment right there. It was just a really special moment for me, to be able to play against him, in my first game back in a long while. So that was cool. Yeah.
Before heading to Europe, what were your options in States in the NBA?
I didn't really have many options, to be honest. I didn't have many options. At the time when this opportunity came, I gave myself maybe about 2 days to really think it over. I didn't have many options as far as NBA. Obviously I would have had to wait and keep waiting. So I didn't want to do that. I just really wanted to, get the opportunity to to play and be on the court, be a part of a team early. So that's what made me make the decision.
Do you have any stereotypes about Europe, about European basketball, how the basketball is being played here? Were you aware of what EuroLeague is? What was your like?
Yeah. No, I was aware for sure. I mean, I can't lie. I haven't watched like a lot of EuroLeague games, but I've had a lot of friends playing the EuroLeague over the years. I mean, for me, I knew it'll be a different game, than the NBA. Just spacing is a lot different. I think that's like one of the biggest differences is the spacing on the court. Obviously, the NBA is a lot more space, whereas EuroLeague it's a little bit less. You could stay in the paint. It's no defensive 3 seconds. But yeah, I mean, I knew it wouldn't be easy. I knew that for sure. It's a very competitive league on a nightly basis. Like, they play extremely hard every single night, which I really enjoy watching. I enjoy how much each team on a nightly basis really compete against each other.
Do you still catch up with the NBA games?
I do. Me and my friends, we're doing fantasy basketball right now. So I'm locked in every morning. Every morning I wake up, I check the scores and stuff like that. So yeah.
Who do you follow the most? Who do you watch the most? If you have a chance to tune in some NBA game.
Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
Kid is tough, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of Anthony Edwards. And he on my fantasy right now, so I'm always rooting for him. Then my guys in the Celtics, Jason Tatum, that's probably my favorite player right now. Jaylen Brown, like those are my brothers right there. So I still keep up with the Celtics. Then the old vets, Kyrie. Who I love to watch, who's always been one of my favorites, a guy who I competed against for a very long time. Then Luka, of course, like, dude is special. Who else? Giannis, another guy who, unbelievable. I try to watch Milwaukee a little bit to see how Giannis and Dame, kind of how they mesh. They've been getting better, as the season has been going. They struggled early, but I think they're going to be a dynamic duo for sure.
Speaking of, let's say, I would call it kind of short-term goals, would you see yourself playing in Europe beyond this basketball? What are your short-term goals? If you're healthy, if you feel good.
Yeah. If I'm still able to play, I would most definitely come back. Yeah, I wouldn't mind at all, man. Like I said, it's been fun. It's been a great journey so far. I've most definitely just been trying to focus on this year and really trying to, I want to be here and at the end of the season. I think that's my goal, like to finish this season with this team, and then I'll go from there. But if they would like me back, I think I wouldn't mind coming back for sure. I wouldn't mind coming back. Like I said, man, like some great people around here, man. Like it's been a hell of a ride so far. So yeah, I wouldn't mind at all.
Because I'm asking because sometimes knowing your networking, knowing your career, your experience, you've been going good mentor here, and I believe you would be the same in the NBA. I see NBA people saying, hey, don't waste your time here in Europe, come over, join our coaching staff, join our front office. Maybe you have any like post-career plans? Yeah. I know that it's hard to kill this basketball player inside.
No,
but the future looks promising as well for you, like in every position.
Yeah, I actually been thinking about that a lot, actually. I think right now it's probably just the team that I would like to go to. But I would most definitely stay in the basketball world, after my career is done. At first, I always told myself I do not want to be a coach. Like, I do not want to coach. But as time been going, I think I'm leaning more towards joining the coaching staff for sure. But I don't want to be in the front. I just want to be in the back, behind the scenes. I think I just want to be around the young guys, doing maybe some player development stuff, being on the court, working guys out, maybe just helping getting guys better. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards right now. Yeah.
Coach Kemba sounds good.
I don't know, man. Got some hard-headed kids out here, man, nowadays. It's gonna test my patience for sure, I think. But I think I have a lot to bring to the game. But most importantly, I think I have a lot to bring just in life in general, like for a young kid, just the whole experience, just the whole experience, like how to handle things and, how to handle adversity and tough times. And, I think I could really be a help in that aspect to somebody.
If you want to see the full uncut 30-minute version of this interview, click the link here.